Hey, buddy.
Yo, Gilly.
Good morning, good morning.
I'd like to say it's good morning, but my socks are soggy.
Yeah.
One of the worst things that can happen.
Soggy socks, that's what Lieutenant Dan always warned us about since
Yep.
we were children.
My feet are trenching up right now.
Yep. Yeah, just got back from a little disc golf.
Yeah.
Super dewy, super muggy, moist.
Basically no wind this time, and I had my MVP disc, which was different than last time.
Yeah.
So I did okay.
You did very well. I did very bad. There was wind at one point through the whole time we were out there, and it was in the middle of one of my throws, and it totally just jacked me up. But, tis what it is. And I jacked my back up a little bit on one of the throws, but
Towards the end?
yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
But we'll be okay. Just need to stretch it out.
Stretch it out. Yeah. I think the real star of the show were all the birds.
Yep.
It rained however long ago it rained, so that everything was soggy. But then I guess that helps bring out the water bugs that those birds crave.
Yeah.
The beautiful dino birds crave. Yeah, so that was fun. It's a good week, fun week, but this might be like one of the shorter pods that we do.
I agree.
I think the thrust of the week was definitely the draft and the draft spectacular.
Yep. It was pretty awesome. That NFL Films
Yeah.
special, full hour-long film about the history of Pittsburgh and football within really got my heart going, ready to move to Pittsburgh.
Beautiful looking city.
It really is.
Like the Three Rivers thing, like the bridges. That's where the National Aviary is.
So many hills.
So many hills with such trees on
Yeah.
them.
Definitely was not on my radar as a pretty place until like the last 3 or 4 years, I think.
Mhm.
But
You got us. We'll check it out.
yeah.
But yeah, I only have 2 notes, and it's the McAfee Draft Spectacular, and Pat got to do a love letter to Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely thought in the first, 5 minutes, oh, McAfee's going to run for office. And then we were texting, because usually the Draft Spectacular starts 2 to 3 hours early.
Yeah.
Usually there's a lot of, Red Panda and the Mentalist guy.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of gimmicks and, basketball halftime show stuff.
Right.
A lot of fun. A lot of guests. But yeah, this time it opened up, I guess now they're part of ESPN and all that.
Mm-hmm.
With what it turned out to be an hour-long documentary.
Yeah.
But for the first, 30 minutes, I guess right up until we knew it was this is going to go the full hour. We were like, oh, a 15-minute thing. Oh, a 30-minute thing.
Yeah, I think about 15 to 20 minutes in was when I first texted. I was like, how long is this going to go?
Mm-hmm.
And then, it seemed like they were starting to wrap up, and I was like, oh, it looks like they're wrapping up. And then they, jump back to, the 70s, and I was like, oh, nope, here we go again. It was very nice.
Yeah, and it was, in the same way that people say The Bear is a love letter to Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
You really got to get into the high school football scene, the history of Fort Duquesne,
Mm-hmm.
and everything that led up to it. And it went broader out to PA generally, but mostly stuck to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And that was great. And then the draft itself, everybody that cares about this stuff, and even football fans, I don't care about the draft until, you find out you have new players
Right.
in August and September. But for people who are into football and track the draft classes and all that, it's supposed to be one of the weaker classes in the last few years or the next few years.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought it was entertaining. And I was very happy with the Cowboys all the way through the undrafted free agents that they signed right after the draft.
Yeah.
They got Caleb Downs, which any of the 3 Ohio State guys, Arvell Reese, Caleb Downs, Sonny Styles, I would have been happy with.
Yeah.
when the Giants traded up to get the 5th and the 10th, I assumed that they were going to get Caleb Downs and Sonny Styles in some order. And I think they did get Sonny Styles. Potentially. I'm pretty sure they did. But, yeah. And then the second pick, we traded away some picks, so I think we only ended up with like 5 out of 7 potential picks, because there's 7 draft rounds.
Yeah.
I think we only ended up with 5. I think we got like 3 edge rushers, because we're still trying to replace Michael Parsons.
Yeah. Replace him in the aggregate.
Yeah, one of those bets will pay off. But we got it was all defense until the 7th, because we didn't have like a 5th and 6th round pick. It was all defense until the 7th one when we got a wide receiver.
Yeah.
Which I think is exactly what we needed. And then our undrafted free agents, we got 2 tight ends, and one of them is the tight end for Baylor, Clement Trigg, and just a monster of a man.
Yeah.
And very fast too. I don't know why he fell out of the draft, because his tape was amazing and his combine performance was amazing. So definitely interested to see what comes out of that. Exciting draft for me, personally.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a good time for me. I typically, I love the draft, but I'm more there for the vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't tell you too many of who picked who, but I'll go through all the data here over the next week or so and get it all figured out. But
yeah,
just the vibes, just having that NFL excitement for a couple days in April is always very nice.
Yeah. I think we've done a better job of spacing out the events that happen in the Fantasy Football League, so that there's maybe not literally something every month, but at least every other month, and just keeping the correspondence going.
Yeah.
Not this Monday, but next Monday or next Sunday, I'll send out an email, because that'll be 2 weeks before the Commissioners' Conference, to get questions, comments, concerns from the league, so that we may review them as commissioners.
Yeah, because I guess it is Commissioners' Conferences 3 weeks from today, maybe. That's exciting.
Yeah. I get to eat pizza. That's exciting to me, personally.
I mean, I will probably eat pizza in some form or fashion between now and then, but I'm excited for you. I always get excited when you get excited about pizza. I imagine we'll do via 313.
No, something that I don't normally get. Because I get 313 whenever I get with pizza with hash.
I just felt like I remember you saying that was the one pizza that you're is worth it or something.
Yeah. I mean, it's amazing pizza, but this is my chance to eat slop. But it's also got to be a brain slop, because we're going to be... People don't need to know our agenda, but we have an agenda.
Yeah.
It's going to be a thinking lunch.
It is. Some brain food toppings.
Mm-hmm.
Some maybe fish oil or something on the pizza.
Yes.
Gross.
I like that. There's some other thing... some brain supplement they used to talk about. Ginkgo biloba. You remember that?
I always heard it as ginkgo biloba.
My bad. Ginkgo biloba.
Oh, that's silly. We had a pretty solid eating experience yesterday.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so do you want to talk about yesterday, or do you have other stuff?
No, we can talk about yesterday.
Okay. So yesterday we ended up doing a little bit of a Jared-driven hangout for the day. He's been wanting to go to this Korean barbecue restaurant where it's you go sit at a table, and at every table there's a grill in the middle, built into the table, and they just bring out raw foods and you cook them right there and you eat them. And we ate so much food, so many meats, so many different bellies. I had my first real experience with kimchi, and I thoroughly enjoy that, which makes me happy. I like trying to be a cultured man with my palate these days, and I know kimchi is a pretty big deal, and if I just didn't like it, then I'd be a loser.
Pretty big deal in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's hot out in the streets. I even remember, like, all the way back to, like, there was an episode of MASH where, like, kimchi was kind of part of the episode.
Yeah?
Yeah. So, but no, that was a lot of fun. It was really good food. I would go back again. It's a little expensive. It's not an every week kind of go-to situation, but if you really just want a bunch of meats, practice your chopstick skills. It's a good time.
Yeah. I got to try some soju, which I haven't had in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like Korean sake. So
Yeah.
it's like stronger than wine, but not quite vodka.
Right.
And first I had like a soju old fashioned,
Mm-hmm.
which was so sweet. Like old fashioned is like supposed to be sweet, but it's also pretty strong.
Right.
So it's like mixing the strong and the intense. But this was just like all sweet and delightful. And then the guy came by asking if anybody wanted to try soju samples. I was like, yeah. And definitely in the past, I do think that there's like a way that you're supposed to do eating too much,
Mm-hmm.
where drinking is a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got to that range. I think I started. I don't know if I nailed it. I would say I nailed it, but it was a good like vibe, and also a food eating experience for me too.
Yeah.
I thought it was a win-win-win of all of these like cheap, like the inexpensive cuts.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is just leftover stuff, but then also it's like you put some sauce on it. It's super flavorful.
Mm-hmm.
So just like the restaurant wins, we win. There was like a apex tier, top tier of meats that are all the things you would expect, but I think that the way that we got it is the right way to do it. Where it's no, this is supposed to be like slot.
Yeah, you don't go into because it is an all-you-can-eat situation.
Yeah.
So like you don't go into that trying to eat all you can eat like Wagyu or something.
Right.
That calamari was really good.
It was substantive. A lot of, I guess there's like 3 or 5 different ways or cuts you can do calamari, but I really like that one.
It was the most tender I've ever had.
Mm.
Like it literally, like when I first bit into it, I was like, I felt like I was biting into like a cheese stick.
Mm-hmm.
But
I thought it was cheese stick too. I didn't mean.
yeah, maybe it was.
Gotta go back, figure this out,
Yeah,
solve this mystery, crack this case.
yeah, that was fun. And then after we got real full with all the meats, we came back here and we played a video game for a long time.
Much longer than we had anticipated, actually.
Yeah.
There was a time where we crossed the threshold of the amount of time we thought we were going to spend.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at Ash and I did a subtle thing.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, because we were just having a good time.
Yeah. I did definitely like. I enjoy those kind of games where like it's not that stressful. We're not running around trying to kill people or like get killed or stuff like that. But and I was just kind of working away doing my little part of the group project.
I think each of us was, yeah.
No, I was just grinding, and I like grinding games. There's another game that I just started playing a couple days ago. It's called Planet Crafter, and it's a very grindy game, but it's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy those.
Same.
It was a pretty fun little game.
I like the Cohab situation. So that we, it was like Minecraft where like, we all end up like living together.
Mm-hmm.
I like that part.
It's like, guys, come on, it's time to go to sleep. It's like, oh, I'm finishing one last thing, and we're all like right around one bed, getting into one bed together.
Yeah.
Silly.
Click to sleep. Yeah, that we moved our way up from a motel room to an apartment to a bungalow,
Mm-hmm.
which is just a
It's a house.
house.
I
Yeah.
don't like that they call it a bungalow, but no, it was lakeside property.
that setting to Pacific Northwest, man.
Mm-hmm. It's the dream.
Pittsburgh is not the Pacific Northwest, but it's got those hills and it's got those trees.
It's the Pacific Northwest of the Northeast. Of the Atlantic Northeast.
Nice. Yeah, I have a
Seattle Junior.
internet friend that moved from one part of Washington State to a part of Spokane,
Mm-hmm.
and no, a part of Tacoma. Sorry, and it's not right on the water, but it's like close enough, and on a hill, so you can like see to the water from their house.
Yeah.
It wasn't nearly as expensive as I would have imagined,
Really?
and I was like, "That's doable."
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's the dream. But Pittsburgh's also is a very affordable city.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, I looked into that before. Because I used to have a coworker who was from Pittsburgh, and he was like buying a new house, and it got me thinking. And I looked it up. I was like, "Dang, houses are not super expensive out there. I mean, they're kind of old, but
That's.
I feel like houses are old everywhere in the
yeah.
country except for like Texas.
Mhm.
It's dumb."
The suburban sprawl states.
Yeah. But, I mean, I guess everybody has old houses, so I guess it's okay to have an old house if you do it right.
I was looking at houses in Nashville because somebody, I think it was on McAfee, was talking about Nashville doesn't want to host the Super Bowl until 2030, even though their new stadium opens 2028.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because it's not just the stadium, but it's like a whole East Shore, West Shore, whatever side of whatever river
Yeah.
that they're building out, and they want that to be. I guess Jacksonville hosted a Super Bowl like when they got a new stadium, but not new anything else. And like nobody ever wants them to host again, so like we're not doing that in Nashville. But I was like, let me go look at that house's situation, and it was yeah, a lot of old houses, even in Nashville.
Yep. I don't know. I guess you got to go to one of the newer states. States that haven't been a state for as long. Nah, that's not how that works. But, yeah. So yesterday was a hoot and a half.
Fun time.
Day was pretty okay. I was off on Friday, which was cool. Really got a good chill day that day. Really not looking forward to getting back into work, but you know, gotta do it. Blech.
Yeah, work for me is going pretty well. We are almost to exponential growth in our data governance program. We're like every, like this week we're gonna double the size of our concepts and activities captured in our business glossary,
Mm-hmm.
and then like 60 days, like midsummer, we'll probably double it again. I think we'll just keep doubling it every, well, I think like increasingly shorter periods of time, but this, like from now until through summer, end of summer, is going to be like my victory march. And I'm pretty thrilled about it. We also submitted to present at a conference in September
Mm-hmm.
on the West Coast about our data governance program and lessons learned and successes and failures and all that. And I think we got accepted, but we'll find out officially on Friday. And that's exciting for me.
Nice.
Yeah. So hopefully I'm on here Saturday telling you how we got notified and high-fiving and all that.
Hell yeah.
I went downtown to the Capitol Wednesday to do like our on the 120-something people that are Office of Data and Systems Improvement. My team is the deputies team, which there's like 10 of us.
Yeah.
It used to be like 5 of us. Because I used to do data governance, just me. And then I got a team, and now I got a director. But our deputy team, which we call the Supreme Team, which our team mascot is Mudang, the pygmy hippo.
Yeah.
Because we are small but mighty.
Right.
Got a shirt with our team values and a big picture of Mudang on the back. And I'm very proud of. We had our day down at the Capitol Wednesday to just do like team building and a little bit of professional development.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. It was like the first time our whole team got together since like last summer, because we've had in-person events, but like somebody will be sick. Got a lot of allergy super sufferers in our troop.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've had Christmas parties and all that, but we've literally got 9 people, but we've never gotten all 10 of us together since last summer. So it's a fun time. Ate at the Texas Chili Parlor for lunch, which I hadn't been to since I was in high school, and hadn't changed a bit, which is fun for me personally.
The what? The Texas Chili what? Parlor?
Yeah.
Where is that?
Go to the Capitol, and it's on like one of the blocks.
Take a right.
Lavaca and 16th, I think.
Okay.
Interesting. Like Lavaca is one of the Capitol perimeter streets.
How have I never heard of this place?
Been around forever.
I assume they sell chili?
Yeah.
I like chili.
Chili and burgers and a lot of alcoholic drinks, but...
Chili burgers?
I'm certain they have a chili burger.
I'm looking it up. Texas Chili Parlor. It says it's a Tex-Mex restaurant.
I did have enchiladas.
Interesting. Our story. I don't care about your story.
Yeah, they are.
Our doors opened in the shadow of the Texas State Capitol in 1976.
76.
Then the next year, red chili became the state dish. Coincidence? We think not. Menu. We serve a mouth-watering selection of bean-free chili dishes, that's right, that pack a punch. Pair them with our famous Mad Dog margaritas for an unforgettable dining experience. Wow. That's fun. I'm gonna have to go there someday. Maybe when it gets a little cooler out.
If we're ever doing anything at the Capitol.
I mean, I hope I'm never having to do anything at the Capitol.
Yeah, that's funny. For me, the Capitol's always a good time.
Yeah, you like that stuff.
Yeah. The parking garage where we park every time we go to this one building, adjacent to it, like, I don't even think there's a street that separates them. What's the name of it? Is a German beer house. Maybe Schultz's?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Schultz Garden. Garten. And that's where they do like the live radio broadcast of like the UT games, the pre-show, I guess. And it's another like iconic Austin thing. It's right next to the Capitol.
Mm-hmm.
And try to go there every time that we're down there. Didn't do it this time. But yeah. That's where I feel like yeah, I know Austin. You ever been to Schultz Garden? You ever been to the Texas Chili Parlor? It's deep inside Austin.
Very cool.
Yeah. Alright, we can get this one short.
Yep. I really don't have anything else to say.
We got Corey and Jamie coming up. Plan for that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go to town next Sunday, so we'll probably again Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk more then.
Okie doke. thank you all for. Oh gosh.
Alright.
Thank you all for listening. Love you. Bye.
Love you guys. Bye.